Well, good afternoon, everybody. No, I can almost audibly hear the disappointment that it's not Catherine Kennedy who's on P2P Live this afternoon, but instead you've got me. I'm back from my break, and today I'm actually broadcasting from the People to People Perth office, and there's a lot of work going on here in WA. So if you're looking for an opportunity over west, then make sure you get in touch with the People to People Perth office. Hi there, my name is Mark Smith. I am Group Managing Director of People to People in Australia and the UK and Frog Recruitment in New Zealand. And this is P2P Live, where we talk everything jobs, employment across Australia. And we've got a jam-packed broadcast today. We've got the stat of the week, where we're going to look at which companies are planning to hire on a state-by-state basis, which is quite an interesting result there. We've got two hot jobs in Australia. And of course, we've got an opportunity in the UK and one across the ditch in New Zealand that we'll share with you as well. We've also this week, there's the launch of our Top Dog competition. So we'll find out more about how you can enter your dog in the Oz Top Dog competition by talking to Jakobb Mills from our marketing team. And finally, we've got the Twitter poll of the week. So a lot to get through. Let's start with this week's Stat of the Week. So this week, we're looking at the proportion of businesses throughout Australia that are reporting vacancies across the different states. So what we've got on the screen here is all of the states, of course, from May 21 through to May 23, and the proportion of businesses that are actually reporting vacancies. So the most interesting thing about this is that New South Wales, just over a quarter of New South Wales businesses are actually actively recruiting and are reporting that they have vacancies, according to the ABS. So 26.5 in New South Wales. Then it goes down. The next state is Queensland, 25.4, Victoria, 24.7. So basically, New South Wales, Victoria, and Queensland, the East Coast, about 1 in 4 companies are hiring. Slightly behind is Western Australia at 23.1 and the Northern Territory at 23.4. And then we skip down to South Australia, 1 in 5 at 19.4. The ACT, 17% there as well. And coming in last is Tasmania, where only 14% of companies are actually reporting vacancies at the moment. So does that ring true to you? I'd love to know if you believe that 1 in 4 companies in New South Wales or Victoria, Queensland are actually recruiting right now. We can actually see all of your comments on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. So if you have any questions about the data or you have any questions at all about today's broadcast, then please pop them in there. And I'd love your comments about whether you believe there's actually that many jobs out there that the companies are doing that. And that's this week's Stat of the Week. Couple of hot jobs in Australia this week. Here's the first one. It's an admin officer, and it's in North Sydney, New South Wales, of course. $30 to $35 an hour. It's maintaining a membership database. So you're the first point of contact for all inquiries relating to membership, and you'll be preparing the reports about the membership program as well. So you need to have some administration skills, exceptional communication skills, and to get this job, you need to talk to Alia in our Sydney office. That's alia@peopletopeople.com.au. Or you can simply give her a call on 8270-9727. And if you need more information or you'd like to apply online, you just hit apply now in the comments on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter, and you can apply for this particular job. Here's the next opportunity we have. and it's a patent assistant in Melbourne. It's paying 75 to 95,000 depending on your experience. So you'll be producing compliance documents, matter management, dictation, processing expense claims. So you really need to have been a legal assistant previously and have a genuine interest in intellectual property to actually secure this particular role. Natalie Clark is the consultant you need to speak to in our Melbourne team. Natalie C at people2people.com.au. You can drop her an email. You can give her a call, 0390987424. Or like before, you can simply hit apply now in the comments there as well. So we also, just as a last minute opportunity that we have here in WA, we have an education opportunity where if you have an interest in education, some great administration skills, and want to try and get into that sector, not necessarily from a teaching perspective, and you'd like to learn more, then there's an opportunity that's just come in. It's called a Field Development Consultant in Education. The link to apply to that job is just gone into the comments there. It's a hot job here in Perth. It's only just come online. Rachel from the team right behind me here is keen to hear from you. So just hit that apply now on the link in the comments there as well. So that's it. That's this week's Hot Jobs in Australia. Okay, you want to go to the UK? Do you want a job when you get to the UK? Well, here's one for you. It's a communications manager. It's based in London. It's paying 45 to 59,000 pounds. Hannah Scanlon is the person you need to speak to. So as a communications manager, you will be developing and executing plans to support the company's strategic objectives. You'll be creating and managing various platforms, including websites, social media channels, blogs, and press releases. So you need to have worked as a communications professional previously, and ideally within an architectural property or a design or an interior design company to actually secure this role. Hannah Scanlon is the consultant you need to speak to. Hannah.Scanlon at people2people.co.uk. You can simply hit apply now to learn more about that, or jump online and drop her an email or give her a call with the number that is on the screen there. Now, we do have another opportunity internationally, which doesn't require any sort of visas. Just on the visa thing, by the way, if you're between 18 and 35, the UK now has a youth mobility visa, where you can go to the UK for 3 years without any issues at all as an Australian or a Kiwi. Therefore, if you see that job and it's a communication manager and think, I could do that, it takes 3 weeks to get the visa. You can apply for those permanent positions over there. So if you'd like to learn more about that, or you're thinking, I want to take the move, get in touch with our London office. Of course, if you're an Australian and you want to go to New Zealand, there's no visa restrictions at all, and here's a job opportunity across the ditch.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're currently working with a government organisation on the lookout for a senior human resources business partner to join their team for the next 4 months.
So what they're looking for, they are currently going through a huge transformation and a change process. So they are looking for someone that has come from a government organisation previously, just so you have an understanding of that complex matrix that the government has going on. If you have been part of a change management process, just so you can understand the implications it has on the employees who are going through that at the time. So you're not going to be doing as much around that change management, but it's just more that you can support the managers, coach the managers on how to support their employees, and also providing that pastoral care to all employees. And there are some ER issues that are coming up, so some of them are quite complex, some of them not so much, but it's just putting together the investigations and writing the reports for them. And then the final part is the collective agreement. So they are unionised, they're dealing with the unions at the moment. So if you've had that experience working with unions on collective agreements, then it'll be really helpful as well.
Perfect. So if you are interested in the role and you're able to start as soon as possible, please get in touch with Kirsty or myself on the information below.
Well, it's my favourite time of the year. It's that time of the year where Australia elects their top office dog, top dog with a job. And what's the other one, Jacob?
This year it's top dog, People's Choice.
People's Choice as well, right? So of course I'm here with Jakobb Mills, who is the marketing manager at People to People. That's probably just a promotion, and the actual marketing manager is probably going to be very unhappy that I've just said that. But there you go.
It's meant to be.
It's meant to be. So we're here to talk about Oz Top Dog this year, 3rd year running. It was a very successful campaign last year, so it's going to be even better this year. Do you want to tell us more about it, Jacob?
Yeah, sweet. So, Top Dog started a few years ago when we discovered some global research that indicated that having dogs around the workplace can not only improve employees' mental well-being, but also just give the office a bit of a morale boost for everyone. So, Oz Top Dog is a feel-good competition that celebrates our furry best friends and sheds some light on the positive impacts that they have on our lives and mental health as well. So like Mark said, today we're excited to announce for the 3rd consecutive year, People to People, along with our new headline sponsor, Indeed, announcing the return of Oz Top Dog for 2023.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So I was part of the judging panel last year so we had some marvelous entries from across the country, from Tasmania to Queensland, with different types of dogs in different circumstances. Working dogs. There was one dog who was associated with rescues in Tasmania. Do you have any details? I think we will share maybe online a little bit later some comments from last year's winner. Do you have anything more to say about that?
Yeah, so last year we had a wide range of dogs that entered. I remember at one point, the one standout for me was we had an astronaut dog in training as well, which is quite cool. And we also have all the mental health and the assistant dogs, which also with all great stories. I remember one of the winners from last year for top dog with a job was Bodhi, who was a primary school in Melbourne, who came in and just for a couple of days a week and just really help the kids get through the tougher days. And it's just a great competition to be able to kind of celebrate them and all the work that they can do.
So if you're sitting at home right now or in your office and you're watching this, or maybe you're on the weekend, you thought just catching up when I really need another job, so I'm going to watch P2P live. But you think, and that you've got a great entrant, how would they go about doing it, Jacob?
Sweet. So this year's competition kicks off this coming Monday on the 10th of July and runs until the 13th of August. So to enter 2023 Oz Top Dog, just head on over to the website on the screen, and there'll also be a comment coming up in a second as well on www.oztopdog.com.au, and we can fill out the entry form, which again takes less than 2 minutes. It's quite easy and quick. And then don't forget to jump over onto your social media, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or Twitter, and post a picture of your dog with the hashtag OzTopDog and tag us at People to People.
Yeah, perfect. And I'd encourage everybody to check out the hashtag OzTopDog, because you'll get a bit of a sense of the competition and what was going on last year as well, because they'll all still be there. But, all right. Well, thanks very much, Jacob. It was great to chat to you. First time you're behind, you're in front of the camera rather than behind. So
I know we've been doing the lives for almost 2 years now, so it feels quite wrong to be in front of the camera instead of behind the scenes for a change. But it's been fun.
Exactly. So well, enjoy that cold beer at Mount Wellington pub tonight. That's the thing. All right, thanks Jacob.
Awesome.
We'll now move on, and we'll get to this week's Twitter poll result. So here's last week, where we said, have you considered leaving Australia and looking for a job elsewhere through a working holiday visa? And 76% of you said, nope, not leaving the country. But a solid 1 in 5, essentially, 1 in 4, 23.4%. Yes, I've considered doing that. And if you are considering doing that, then please get in touch with us, because we could find you an opportunity throughout Australia, in the UK and New Zealand as well. Now, here's this week's poll. And it is, are you more likely to come to work if there's a dog in the office? Very appropriate with Oz Top Dog running for the next few weeks. So how do you vote? jump onto our socials at People to People on Twitter or on LinkedIn and let us know whether you're more likely to come to work if there's a dog in the office. Okay, that's it, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us on P2P Live on Friday, all the way from Perth. We're going to do it all again next week. We'll see you then.